On the morning of December 7th, 1941, the world changed in an instant. It was a quiet Sunday at the U.S. Naval Base in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Sailors were enjoying a day off, ships lined up neatly in the harbor, and the Pacific Fleet seemed secure. But thousands of miles away, a massive Japanese strike force was closing in. The roots of the attack went back years. Japan had been expanding aggressively across Asia since the 1930s, invading China in 1937 and later French Indochina. The United States, opposing this expansion, imposed economic sanctions, including a critical oil embargo in 1941. Japan, heavily dependent on imported oil, faced a stark choice: withdraw or strike to secure resources in Southeast Asia. Admiral Yamamoto, commander of the Japanese Combined Fleet, planned a daring preemptive strike. Inspired partly by the British aerial attack on the Italian fleet at Taranto, Yamamoto aimed to cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet in one blow. The goal? Neutralize American naval power long enough for Japan to conquer oil-rich territories in the Dutch East Indies and beyond. The Japanese task force, led by Vice Admiral Chuichi Nagumo, included 6 aircraft carriers carrying 353 planes. It departed Japan in late November, sailing silently across the North Pacific under strict radio silence. Meanwhile, in Washington, U.S. intelligence had intercepted Japanese messages indicating war was imminent, but the exact target remained unknown. Warnings were sent to Pacific commanders, but no one expected Pearl Harbor itself. At 7:48 a.m. Hawaiian time, the first wave of Japanese aircraft, 183 fighters, bombers, and torpedo planes, struck without warning. Torpedo bombers skimmed low over the water, launching devastating attacks on Battleship Row, where 8 U.S. battleships were moored. Dive bombers targeted airfields on Oahu, destroying hundreds of American planes on the ground to prevent any counterattack. Chaos erupted. The battleship USS Arizona took multiple bomb hits. One penetrated her forward magazine, triggering a catastrophic explosion that killed 1,177 crewmen, nearly half of all American deaths that day. The USS Oklahoma capsized after several torpedo strikes, trapping hundreds inside. Flames and smoke filled the sky as ships like the West Virginia, California, and Nevada burned or sank. A second wave of 170 planes arrived around 8:54 a.m., focusing on remaining ships, cruisers, destroyers, and harbor facilities. American sailors fought back heroically with whatever weapons they had: anti-aircraft guns, machine guns, even pistols. Some pilots managed to get airborne and shoot down Japanese planes. By 9:45 a.m., it was over. The toll was devastating: 2,403 Americans killed, including 68 civilians, and 1,178 wounded. 18 ships were sunk or damaged, including all 8 battleships. Nearly 190 aircraft were destroyed, many on the ground. Japanese losses were remarkably light: just 29 planes, 5 midget submarines, and 64 personnel. Yet the attack was not the total victory Japan hoped for. Crucially, all 3 U.S. aircraft carriers, Enterprise, Lexington, and Saratoga, were at sea and untouched. The Japanese also failed to target vital infrastructure, oil storage tanks, repair yards, and submarine bases. These oversights would prove fatal in the long war ahead. The next day, December 8th, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt addressed Congress, calling December 7th a date which will live in infamy. Congress declared war on Japan with near-unanimous support. 3 days later, Germany and Italy declared war on the United States, plunging America fully into World War II. Pearl Harbor united a previously divided nation. Isolationist sentiment vanished overnight as millions volunteered for service. the U.S. mobilized its industrial might, turning the tide in both the Pacific and European theaters. In the end, Japan's tactical success became a strategic disaster. As one Japanese admiral later reflected, "We won a great tactical victory at Pearl Harbor and thereby lost the war." The attack awakened a sleeping giant, leading to Japan's defeat 5 years later, with atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Today, the USS Arizona Memorial stands over the sunken battleship, where oil still seeps from her hull, like black tears remembering the fallen. Pearl Harbor reminds us of the cost of war and the resilience of those who defend freedom. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's pivotal moments, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more WW2 stories.